and welcome to tonight's review, which is going to be kind of a quick review. Well, what we are reviewing tonight is Meyer Lemon Lager. This is from Anchor Steam, and as you can see, it doesn't really look like an Anchor Steam beer. For one, it's not in a bottle. Two, it's kind of got art going on here. And three, no age print on it. Now, I got this in the mango wheat at Foodland, and it was on clearance, which obviously means one thing. It's it's kind of old. And when I tasted the first can of it, yeah, it did taste kind of old. So this review is going to be taken. I've drank enough old beer and compared it to fresh beer that I can kind of, suss out what's happened to it. So you can kind of take this review for a bit of a grain of salt, but I think it'll be kind of spot on. Long story short, I'd like to, I like it enough that I'd be willing to try it fresh. So, 4.5 ABV, this is pretty much the definition of sessionable here. I'm going to be pouring it into a regular glass instead of my usual lager glass, because, watch. So you can kind of see, got a little bit of that head flow thing going on here. Don't know if it's because it's a little bit old or because, improper bottling. Well, canning in this case. So, a clear, dark golden color. Probably a little bit darker than it would be fresh. It's a tinge. With a fizzy white head, quickly receding. Definitely smell the Meyer Lemon there, and Meyer Lemon is sort of a cross in between an orange and a lemon. Crackery malts. A little bit of honey. Some oldness there, sort of that kind of, I would say, caramelization a little bit. Not much in the way of hops left in the nose there, but I would guess that it was old world style. All in all, even though it's old, nothing too objectionable. Still very drinkable. Well, still doesn't smell off. Definitely get that taste of Meyer Lemon in the mid to finish. A little bit on the sweet side for a lager. Kind of cloying. It doesn't finish clean. That might be an artifact of the age, but I tend to think from some of the flavor profiles there, especially that sort of rindy aspect, that even when it was fresh, it wasn't a completely clean finish towards this lager here. Crackery to biscuity malts in the front. Old world hops in the finish, not much left due to the age. All in all, nicely refreshing. Kind of missed the hops though. And the hops would have made a real difference there in that finish, helping to clean the palate. It doesn't clear the palate all that well. Which kind of, you just kind of want it to be a little bit more crisper, a little bit more cleaner. Meyer's Lemon makes for an interesting additive, at least, because I like the taste of Meyer's Lemon. I wouldn't say this is anywhere near shandy-like or sour-like, because there's not really much of a tart kick there. It's just sort of the flavor of that Meyer's Lemon, and a little bit of that Meyer's Lemon zest, rind there. but not too much tartness, not too much, you know, sourness there. It basically tastes like a lager, kind of wet lager, for lack of a better term, that has Meyer's Lemon as a taste note to it, which is obvious as it's an adjunct in the brewing for this one. Now, I have a friend who does reviews. He really didn't like this one. Myself, you know, just a little bit. Myself, I'd say I'd like it a little bit less sweet, a little bit more crisp, a little bit more clean. Be a perfect beer. It's not god awful, and you know, it's still pretty drinkable for something that's old enough to be on clearance at Foodland. It's got nice can art too. So for the rebranding, you know, I kind of like that they're doing it in a really classic style. It looks very 40s here. You know me, I really like good bottle art. I kind of hate sort of hipster thing goes on. I really like classic art to it. And this one, you know, that sort of 40s neoclassical look. Love it, man. Love it. So change is good sometimes. Just wish the change, you know, was a little bit better in the, you know, the inside as well as the outside. But, you know, this is Anchor Steam. Even I'm going to keep on supporting them because they are one of my favorite breweries out there, and I'm looking forward to what comes next. So, Meyer Lemon Lager. Kind of a, but I'm willing to give it a shot, fresh, and you know, I wouldn't turn it down if it was in a cooler. That's your beer review for tonight, folks. Cheers.